What's up, guys? I was bored and I was like, give me questions! So I'm going to be now answering the questions that you sent me. So first of all, Millie asked me, tell me your Novak feels and if you have any post Rapture Claire Novak headcanons. And I'm also going to combine this with Ashley's question, which was, what are your headcanons thoughts on Claire's life after the whole Castiel incident? Okay, so oh my god, I have a lot of Novak feelings. I mean, of course I have Jimmy Novak feelings. Like, he's just he he feels so bad about what he did, and so he's he gave himself up so that it was he sacrificed himself, and it was all like, and then poor Amelia, like, she had to deal with, like, basically, like, from the outside, her husband was going insane and, like, hallucinating and having all these issues, and she was like, you are not, this is not okay, you are not the man that I fell in love with, and this is, and so it was just really bad. And then he comes back, he was like, he was gone for like a whole year, and then he comes back and he says he's okay, but then it looks like he's not. But then all that crazy, it's so sad. And so, like, after the whole thing with Castiel, like, Claire and I just have this thing, like, Claire and Amelia are so distant from each other, and like, I have this. In case you didn't know, I have like a million bazillion vessel feels, and so like my big thing is, like, Claire loved the way it felt. Like, it was scary as fuck at the time, but she was just like, she loved being the fire, and she loved being all that light and grace and having that inside her. And so, like, I wrote like a tag fic once where, like, they move to another place, to another state or whatever, and Bobby's like set him up with like different identities or whatever. And so Amelia will be like, she'll like keep the house really dark and stuff, but then Claire will like be like peeking through the windows because she's like obsessed with light and stuff. And so I have that. And then another thing is, like, they both kind of go off and do their own thing with, like, hunting the supernatural and stuff, because, like, there's no going back after that. And so, of course, Team Free Will 2.0 with Claire and Ben and Jesse, I really like that idea. I really also like the idea of Claire going off on her own and just doing her own thing. That's really cool to me. But I also like the idea of Amelia getting together with Lisa Braden, somehow getting in touch with her, and like Cassie Robinson, and it would be great. I would love that. Especially Amelia times Lisa. I really like that. Even though they never even interacted, but I want them to be together. It would be awesome. So yeah, that's my feels about that. Raven says, can I touch your butt, please? And I say, of course, Raven. Of course you can touch my butt. All the butt touchings. That'd be great. And then Sonia, okay, so explanation. The other day, sorry, there are people walking out in my dorm hallway. Yesterday, I was having some really intense, basically, for those of you who don't know, I've come to the realization that Dean is my fandom bicycle, and so I'm not gonna go crazy elaborate on this because I know it'll make some people uncomfortable, but yesterday I was having really intense Dean times Mary feelings, which I know is weird, but, like, okay, Oedipus complex, and, like, just, I really like the idea of, like, whenever he goes back in time, just, like, him taking care of her the way she taught him to take care of, and I was just, and then with the Hey Jude, and I told you, Sonia, this is gonna be really incoherent, and and now I'm gonna die in a fiery pit in hell, but I don't care. Then Hannah says, I bet when you answer these questions you are using your quiet, polite voice. I can hear it right now in my head. Aren't you glad you got my attention and now I'm here and shoving my face in this video? I don't know, tell me some shit about your life. IDK, is there anything I don't know? Probably not. Bye. Whatever, Hannah. I don't know, if there's stuff about my life that you don't know, it's not really relevant? I don't know. You're dumb. I don't have to answer this question. You don't know me. And then Rubes says, you should make your mac and cheese tutorial in Epic Food Network format. See, the problem with that is that I'm in my dorm and I don't have access to like pots and pans and like legitimate mac and cheese. I have my Easy Mac Velveeta because Velveeta is cheaper and tastier. Greatest deal ever. So it's just me pouring water and sticking it in the microwave. I can't really make it much more exciting than that. I'm sorry. I do not have a flair for the theatrics like some people do. But I'm gonna check real quick and see if anybody else sent me messages while I was doing this. No. Okay, so we're good. I got Ashley and Millie and I got everybody. Okay. Well, this was fun, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.